You told me not to leave it all behind. I guess that's what I've done. And now I don't feel the way that I should feel inside. It's time to let it go. We started out strong into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. You gave me something. Although it hurts, I know that you're the reason I feel down. It's time to let it go. 'Cause we don't work, and I'm tired of trying to turn it all around. I'm rising from it all. We started out strong until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one.
Hello? Oh my goodness. I was just here talking to myself. That's what happens when you don't stream for 2 months. Okay. Well, yes, it has been a while. Okay, I'll summarize what I said. Just about as eloquently as I did the first time. It has been a while. I missed you guys. One thing that contributed to me not streaming, here's the excuse time. We did have our basement flood, and we had like a construction crew in here in the room where I normally stream and stuff, fixing it all up. So that was probably about a month. So that's part of it. And then what other excuses can I come up with? I don't know. It's just been nice chilling. Oh, I have been crazy busy at work, actually. But I don't stream during work, so that's a bad excuse, I guess. But when I come home, I just want to loaf around. Okay, let me... Hey, Demon Yuri, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Savio. Nanosum, Hector. Good to see y'all. I have been pretty well, all things considered. I actually took a little break from woodcutting, which felt very wrong. I took a brief break to go gather runes around June 9th? Something like that. It was when they had like announced more things about forestry, and I'm like, well, I don't... From how vague they are, I have a hard time of knowing if it will benefit me at all. But I didn't want to like go that whole month and then find out I could have done that whole month in like 1 week if forestry was really broken for me. So I just figured I wouldn't lose time doing nights, but it did feel very wrong. What's that in my inventory? So this is a willow seed, but this is called anima infused bark, perhaps the worst name of a currency they could come up with, but we can get that. Usually people don't see it because it's in their, what's this called? Forestry kit? Which is what all these people are wearing on their backs. So if I don't have someone cutting with me that has a forestry kit on, it acts like a normal tree that just despawns faster. What level's the farming? It's actually pretty darn close to 80. So that's not too bad. We have like 75% banked if everything survives. Something like that. Nice. Oh. Your main got 99 farming? Well, late congratulations, Demon Yuri. Can you use those rations to get energy back while you're woodcutting? So to get rations, I'm not sure if you have to go talk to the forestry guy. I'm not sure, but you need cooked meat. What else did you need? Cooked meat and something else. Helps when I spell it right. Leaves. Normal leaves. Which, fun fact, normally when you're chopping these trees, you have the leaves go into your forestry kit automatically. But if you don't have a forestry kit, it decides that you just don't want them, so it doesn't give them to you. Have I met Limpwort? I have not met Limpwort. I don't think he goes onto US Worlds very much. I also haven't really sought him out. But hello, Sneezeball. Welcome, welcome. Is this a chunk roll stream? I wish. Would be pretty lit. But this is unfortunately a choppy chop stream. Maybe I should... if I were a good streamer, I'd write somewhere that this is world 354. So that people could join if they want, but we get secateurs, you could attempt to get leaves. Well, thing is from the root one. Wait, is it the root? No, you get roots. I keep changing how I say it. You get roots from the sapling one, and I've gotten oak on my other account, and I've gotten you and magic on this account. So presumably you can get normal leaves. I'm not sure. Am I gonna get all the anima needed when you get forestry? I mean, I'll probably already have it all by the time I get there, but when I eventually roll one of the forestry guys, yeah, that would be a goal. Let's see. Okay, one more thing to show you. I'll show you the runes that I have right now. Okay, so here is what we have from White Knights right now. Kind of juicy. I am not looking forward to using all these body runes though. Using Curse, that will not be very enjoyable, but we'll have to get it done. The law rune stack's kind of growing, which is kind of cool. Right now, I think I'm like 43% banked in magic, which isn't too bad considering I've barely focused on it at all. Another thing, I was training range and I got, I guess, 13 levels on the White Knights. And someone asked about the stale baguette, which we also possess now. So that's kind of cool. Anything else notable? This is what our stacks are looking like right now. Somehow our red bird's eggs just massively eclipsed our our blue ones. I don't know. I've been working on my my acorns here for a while now. Almost done with them. I ran out of my willows. Just started on my acorns. I probably should get working on my maples more and my hues, but I'm holding out hope that someday there'll be secateurs. Yeah, that's what I've gotten. And all this anima was from today. I had to be a little bit creative because I was only able to play on mobile, but I really needed someone with a forester kit. So I had Chrome Remote Desktop into my other account and played in split screen on the mobile app and on Remote Desktop. Because what got me banned was cloning the mobile app and playing on two accounts that way in split screen. But this way, it's two legit versions. Anyway. Hey, Nightbot still works. Cool. Okay, sorry, I got distracted and I need to catch up on chat. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of exceptions. It does... Yeah, the tangle root still... Every once in a while I'm like, I don't know. Should that be an exception? I don't know. But no, I don't think any chunk account, like, likes exceptions. At least not anyone above vanilla, you know. Hey Jared, welcome. And Starnes, welcome. Show us the green random log. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. There it is. Look at all those froggies. Any beginner clue uniques? I guess I could show that too. Let's see. Oh, I did get a duplicate one of these actually. But I haven't been juggling as many clues as I was for a while there. Mostly just been doing one steps. Because I don't like... The main thing I would want is a water staff, but I get so many waters from White Knights anyway. They drop like 37 to 45 or something at a time. So I just get so many that juggling is a lot of effort, especially when I now have to multi-log to be efficient. So I just don't really bother with it. I do have an easy clue in the bank that I juggle sometimes, but eh. Forestry, Faladaddy. Hey Circle, I was actually wondering where you were for a while. I'm still here. I have never gone away. I just don't advertise myself much. Probably to my own detriment, but it is what it is. $200 mil woodcutting experience this week? I don't think so. I did hit 75 mil today though, which ain't bad. My spreadsheet had predicted I'd end somewhere around like 100 mil to 110 mil woodcutting experience, something like that. But I expect it'll be quite a bit higher because you get more woodcutting experience from forestry. Only 5 likes. Oh, Jared, why'd you bring it up? When do you reckon next episode's gonna be? Well, see, I was planning on doing it like when I hit 75% banked without secateurs. So like assuming that only 65% of my seeds survive. Which would have been like early August. But with forestry out, like, and I took a break for magic. I'm not sure. It's hard because I want to have 2 more videos in this chunk. Here, let me take this. I only want to have 2 more videos in this chunk because I want it to, as a series, be very watchable and not feel like you're just always watching this man chopping for like 10 episodes, you know? So it means that for like in order for the overall product to look digestible, you have to have like sacrifices in the meantime here with large gaps, which means people lose interest, but whatever. I just want a good series. What is forestry change mainly for? It's still kind of to be determined a lot. Well, okay, so they have that flowering tree event which says that it can give seeds. I have not seen proof of that, but I haven't I've gotten one event of it but haven't gotten any seeds. So you've gotten fruit seeds? Okay, well, so I guess you can. It is a lot of effort to get it though. So like unless I stream a lot and have a lot of people here chopping with me, I don't know if that would be a large difference. The main difference would be if when second part comes out, and the boost from campfires can get me a +4 farming boost, that would be the big change, because then I'd only have to get, what, 87 instead of 88, which that's a lot of farming experience, so... Seeds, you say, huh? Maple gang. Yeah, I did get a maple seed today. Maple gang represent. Did I hit a second beaver? Let's see here. Where'd that be? We are on beaver number 3. I think I got... Ah, geez, I haven't... I should know, but off the top of my head, but I don't. I know the last one was like at 71 mil, something like that. Forestry treating me well? It's been okay. I mean, I probably haven't seen like its full potential. Because I've just been kind of woodcutting with myself all day. And when there's only one forestry pack, it's pretty slow for the events. And so at that point, you're pretty much just dealing with a constant despawn timer on your tree. Which, I don't understand the despawn timers, by the way. How can you have an average woodcut time if there are like varying woodcutting levels and axes? So like, I'm using this crappy axe and it doesn't last this long. Anyway, whatever. Hey Marius. It has been a couple minutes. A good couple minutes, but Daddy's back. I got the milk. User busted for events. If only there were use in this chunk here. It's been a while since I've caught anything you've done, if you have, but right now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're woodcutting for seeds, right? Yeah, that would probably be helpful for me to go over again. So basically, there's 2 main goals in the chunk. If, well, okay, there would be 3, but I'm not really holding out hope for a reasonable, a reasonable time frame on Tangle Root. So I'm just kind of treating it as 2 for now. There's still the Elite Diary for triple magic roots, which takes 91 farming. And I can get a +3 boost from a garden pie, so I need 88. That means a lot of seeds, so you're very right there. And if none of our seeds die, we have 85 banked, which, hey, that's like pretty close. So, I mean, it's cool to see that we're actually getting there. At the beginning, I don't think a lot of people believed that I'd actually make it anywhere close to where I am now, but anyway. And then the second goal is we still have to cast... tell the other Camelot, because we got soul runes from a essence impling. So that'll take 90 magic, but we have a Wizard Mind Bomb, which can give us a +3 here. So we only need 87. When's the date with Limport? Well, we haven't had our first encounter, but I imagine it'll be as spicy as your internal fanfiction. I was just checking to see if we had a video posted. Well, I wish I had a video posted, just to keep you all up to date. What I could do is I could do something where like you do like half episodes and I don't put the half episodes in like the series playlist or something. Could do something like that, so that like if you were there, you got the update. If you weren't, it's still a digestible series. Stuff like that. I don't know. Still chopping! Yay! I love chopping. 1.5 hour movies. Yeah. Stuck in Falador. See, the one thing I will say about Limpert rolling this chunk is that he one sec, I'll do that. I'll come back to that again. Trevor, thank you for the $10 super chat. Oh, Daddy of the Valley, great to see you. Been a while. Hope your grind is spooned and your wallet full. I'll help with at least one of those. Thanks, man. It's always a little bit easier to chop with $10 in your pocket. That's very generous. Thank you. The one thing about Limpert rolling this chunk is that it sort of sets a precedent that the construction grind, at least to a viewer, is always reasonable because he kind of has to go for it. For me, the hard part would not be making all of that money. It would be going to the house that many times because I need 2 law runes for every inventory. One to get to my house and one to get back to Falador. And so that would over double the amount of time it takes. And so, I mean, I've been going back ever since I started this series. What do I do if I roll the East chunk related to construction? And like since Limpert does it, and I am Supreme, and that is higher than Extreme, people would expect me to go for it, even if it's not like reasonable. But it would be like a huge flex to have that. Which kind of just sounds awesome, but I'd kind of just be stuck in Falador for a very long time. But hey, I'm very familiar with that situation, so just don't roll it. There you go, Thunderlock. Why didn't I think of that? Just, he's painting me in a corner. Well, I mean, I know he's not putting pressure on me, but I just know that like the expectation from the community would be that that it's doable because someone with a less strict rule set is going for it. But like the sequence of chunks is quite important there. But I guess I don't have to lose any sleep over it until I roll these chunks. So. I'll most likely never level past 93 construction. That makes sense. Once you get your pool and everything, I can teleport to the house for cheap anyway, you know. Don't really need the cape. Unless you're maxing or something, but... How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3... That guy was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're almost at the full woodcutting bonus. But, so does the number of forestry packs like impact the probability past 10? I assume so. How many hours would it take? Well, okay, so that's a little hard to tell because like the overall amount. I actually have a tab that's on my spreadsheet here. Let's see. So if I make 2 million GP a day when I roll the East chunk using like Amethyst or something, and I get 20 Law Runes a day, which would be 10 Law Rune drops, which would be like 1,500 White Knight kills or something a day, then it would be best for me to use bagged willow trees, and it would take 1,244 days. So, on top of all the other things I have to do in that chunk. So, I don't know. Yeah, like 4 years or so, 4 years, and that can vary depending on what the actual numbers would be on making GP and law runes. There have not been any events here yet. Thank you for noticing. Wait. Oh yeah, there was one right away when it was just before the stream. I mean, it's not super reasonable, but like, I don't know, it's doable. Like, I bet I could finish it before Old School RuneScape died, you know? I am hoping for the bees one, so if you have any bees on sticks, it'd be cool if you brought them to this tree. Yeah, roots are pretty cool. I mean, they give me this stuff, which is useless to me right now, but they do give a lot of woodcutting experience. I do like how AFK the root event is. The other ones are kind of stressful. 50 bees on sticks. Apologies for being rather dull. No problem. We have lots of dull people around here, probably. So forestry, in general, it works where you have this, you need to go to, there's two places. This guy, forestry shop there, and there's one here, and you can pay a couple coins to get this backpack everybody's sporting these days, called the forestry kit, and you can buy, okay, if you have that you can get events, and there are some that don't require any items, so you can get them as soon as you get the kit. And once you get enough anima infused bark, you can purchase things from the store that let you get more events. Like the one we're very interested in is the bee on a stick, because that can give you the flowering tree event that will happen at some point, maybe if we're lucky. And they've said you can get seeds from that, so that's kind of where it can help us right now. They say they'll add more things later, like two-handed axes, which like destroy wood logs so you don't get them, making it like longer trips, but it gives you like more experience. They've also talked about adding keys, which like you can, from events and from using secateurs, you can get leaves from these trees, and then you can use them on campfires and teas and stuff to get certain effects that they are not quite set on. And I'm hoping that one of those will be a +4 farming boost, but we'll see how that goes. Another thing that they did is before how it worked was trees would, every single time you get a log, it would do a check 1 out of 8 roll. Is this tree going to die? And if it succeeds the roll, then it just dies, which means if more people are chopping at a time, it will more people, that 1 out of 8 will be rolled more often and it will just die really fast. But now they switched it to a time thing where they say every tree will always last this amount of time, and they just chose a number, and so for oak trees it's 30 seconds. And so now as soon as one of us starts chopping, there's a counter that goes for 30 seconds, then the first log chopped after 30 seconds kills the tree. So that way we can have all these people here and it isn't negatively impacting anyone. And actually they added a bonus for up to 10 people here where you can get an invisible +1 woodcutting boost for every person here up to 10 people. So I don't know what we're at right now, but it's not negligible, non-negligible. So that's kind of how it works. I can't think of anything else. Some of their tertiary effects in their blog were like, whoa, I don't know about that. So I think there's still a lot of question marks about what's yet to come. Hey, this is the one we wanted! Okay. Okay, so for this one you're supposed to find... Okay, and then you just go back and forth until they bloom. So you go back and forth between this one and this one until it blooms, then you go to the next two. I had to watch a video on this because I didn't want to get it wrong. Eventually these will flower. Then I have to find the next two to match. This one, a lot of people that are like efficiency scapers don't want to do this event because it's so long. It doesn't give great experience. It's just taking a while. Okay, I have to find the next two. Okay, that's one of them. Is it that one? Okay, the farthest one's apart. This is really bad for low agility. So I guess it changed, maybe? Okay, this one and that one? Okay. These two. I don't know how long we have, but I don't understand. Okay. Okay, this one? Okay. Okay, that one. You also only get one anima infused bark thing for every single one. Feels like it should be like 2 or something. Try and do this on 2 accounts. Oh, it switched. Okay. Okay, this one. Okay, these two. Forest right here. These ones have to be pretty fast, right? They're right next to each other. I got a toad flax seed. That's interesting. I got Avanto seeds on my other account. Did anyone get any tree seeds? I'm just curious. Avanto. Interesting. Oh. None of those are like low tier garbage, like potato seeds or something, you know? Or like acorns. Not that I would ever speak bad on acorns. Sorry, I was focusing. I can't read chat at the same time. I can barely talk and focus at the same time. Okay, let me see. I thought we'd get like just tree seeds. That would make more sense to me, but potato can. What seeds am I looking for? Pretty much any ones that can go into this patch right here. Bread roll. This one always looks like a bread roll when it's turned around. This one looks like, I don't know. In America, I would not call that a bread roll. It's like a bread loaf, you know? Hey, Olivier. Glad to see you're still working hard on your chunk, man. Always am. This is where we're at right now. Well, I think we're getting close to 6,000 hours. Let me see where we're at. Or 5,000? I don't know what I'm at. I'm just making up numbers at this point. 2 times 2, 4. 5 plus 16. We're at 5968 hours right now. Well, the reason I'm down here is, oh, I have the wrong set of. That's why it's all weird. Okay. Okay. The chunk border is right there, so if part of an event decides to spawn out there, I can't do it. If we were to move to one, it would probably be this oak over here on the east. But even that one's kind of close to the edge of the chunk. Some stuff seems to be like out in Narnia. Some piles of of different things for the sapling one. I had this, well, when was it? Sometime today, it was just me. And so using my alt's forestry pack, I spawned the sapling event, and it had, its order was like one here, then one over here, and then one over here. And I swear, you could not do it as with one person. You couldn't like do it fast enough. Anyway. Just bad RNG, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry, Ted. I missed your question way up here. Forestry's such an amazing update for you specifically, yeah? Oh, yeah, it can be. but as we saw, we can just get some seeds that previously I don't think we could get. Let me check my bank here. Seed. Fine. Yeah. So that's new to us. New item on the account. Kind of cool. I wonder if that'll change things for some people, because like theoretically, if they used an alt, they could get a seed that would introduce a skill challenge. So I'm wondering how that will be approached. But yeah, it is pretty cool. And it would be even better if I could get a +4 farming boost, which right now I don't know, but it would be cool. And then the other thing, did you allow an account exception? I did not allow any exceptions. I have never left. I had my alt go, and he went and got the backpack. Sorry, I just had a coughing fit. But no, thankfully you don't have to go anywhere to actually unlock it. Like, you can't really do anything with it unless you have the forestry kit, or someone chopping out your tree has it. But it turns out, like, if you don't have it, but you have another account that does, you just woodcut on both of them, it's the same thing pretty much as if you had it. This is like a sit-up song. Or is it a push-up song? They should do the same with rocks next. I mean, they kind of did with Motherlode Mine, kind of. They just made a special area for it. Looks weird in those shorts. Not shorts. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Had a bunch of AFK goals on your chunker lately, like 75 fletch and a big shark. Nah. Yeah, stuff that has to get done, but it's not the funnest. Now green logging pest control feels kind of tedious. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it, like... Sorry, maybe I'll just have a coughing fit for the rest of the night, I don't know. But like, I had before forestry, I took a couple week hiatus to go get runes instead. And going from AFK to like not really AFK feels real weird. Basic seed table. Got watermelon, potato cactus, apple tree, maple, kumquat. Okay, well the maple gives me hope. Can I show my stats, Goose? I can. There you go. There they are. Nothing to hide. I think I have 79 magic banked. Let me check my spreadsheet here. No, 78. I lied. And I have, well, if none of my seeds die, I have 85 farming banked, which I'm really close to 80. I'll get it in the next week or so. It's pretty slow right now because I'm doing my acorns. Nice one room crafting pool. Thank you, thank you. The wiki says they might add a squirrel event. It's only 3 seeds. Yeah, that would be, it would be nice if it was. That would explain why the table is what it is right now. Do I have an approx time when I'll be done with the chunk? 1 month, 3 month, 1 year. I would say 1 year is kind of reasonable, probably. So okay, if I were to just start woodcutting now and don't stop woodcutting until I have enough seeds, it would basically be sometime around the end of the year. I'd have all the seeds, and then there'd be a couple, 2 or 3 months of growing, in which time I would also be gathering runes, which I think gathering runes should take me a couple months, like 3 or 4 maybe. So I would say sometime around next April or May or June, so a little under a year is what I'd guess, but that assumes like my current rate of experience can stay consistent, but like I've gotten so busy at work, I've like gotten more responsibilities, so I can't put in as much AFK time as I used to, so the numbers have been hard to maintain at this point. So I wouldn't be too surprised if it was in the second half of next year, but not in the next. You don't have to set an alarm for it. Alarm set it. Oh no. What world? We're on 354 for no particular reason. 2, 4, 5, 6. And I will say, if you're like looking for like great benefits to you, this tree probably isn't the place. But if you're a giving spirit that likes charity work, my tree's always open. Need arrow shafts? Let me tell you, that's one thing I do not need, and I don't think I will ever need. One goal, I don't know if I'll make, I don't think I'll make it like an official goal, but I don't think I'm gonna leave the chunk until I have a green stack of arrow shafts. Right now, let me check my bank plugin here. Right now I'm at 8.25 million. You're one off of 99 Hunter. You're supposed to start woodcutting after, but since they didn't add 2-hand axe, can't wait for part 2. Well, that makes sense. If you're going for the levels, the axe would probably be super good. You saw all the shafts that you can. Oh man. I would have to kill a lot of chickens if I ever wanted to use my shafts. I definitely wouldn't use them until I could buy feathers. But even then, like if I had a green stack of arrow shafts, it would feel so wrong to destroy the green stack, you know? Green stack of headless six. There you go. But it has to be green at all times, so you kind of have to get 20,000. So like, no stack ever goes under 10 mil. Green stack of arrows even. Wow, yeah, with that. Wow, that'd cost a lot of money if you buy the arrowheads from somewhere. And it would be a lot of smithing if you were to smith them. Yeah, like 2 green stacks. There you go. Easy. Broad arrows. Let's see. Huh? That'd be a lot of money. 1 billion at the Slayer Master. Probably hit 200 mil fletching pretty easy, pretty fast too. I'm gonna reset my experience because I have no idea. It says I'm getting 3.7k per hour, but I don't think that is accurate. Planning to do a collab with Limport? I have not been contacted about it, but it doesn't seem like either of our styles, so probably not. But I do think I will probably be rolling the... No, I don't know. So he has to get Mole Pet. And he has to get at least 420 mil. He'll probably roll before me. It takes about 200 days. How many months is that? Let's say 10 days. 7 months. And then Mole Pet. We might be rolling around the same time. I don't know. That would be pretty fun though. I'm gonna look up the prices of the stuff in the shop, the forester shop. I just know that the bee on stick thing is 300 because that's what I woke up early this morning to get on my alt before work. Okay. Ritual mulch? I don't even know what ritual mulch is, honestly. Log brace, 3,000, closed pouch blueprint, 10,000. Oh, I don't think I could get 500 redwood logs for the funky shaped log. Get the lumberjack outfit. You can upgrade them. Huh. Interesting. Okay, what do you guys think? Is it a seed nest or a ring nest under that bear's bottom? That bare bottom. Darn it all. Supremes don't roll chunks. He said 5 to... I haven't... Truthfully, I haven't been able to catch his mole streams. I've been meaning to watch him, like bots, but... 5 to 6 months for the chunk. If he goes on rate. I guess he can probably get money faster than I could. Which my numbers are based off of what I think my numbers would be, but he also doesn't have to do any law rune farming, which would be the big one. Because he has the one live in each portal. You think he's being overly optimistic? I don't know. I mean, like if you make 3 mil a day, you can make that time, and really as a mole pet, probably isn't that hard. What is it? 1 at 2K, 3K? Mole pet. 1 at 3K. I mean, I do think he plays quite a bit. But I also understand that, like, you know, you want to make a prediction, and people ask you for a prediction, and you just go off of your best guess sometimes. This event. Oh. Maybe I need to move away from this bear. I don't know. Maybe I'll... Oh, sorry, bear. The cow. We'll be under the cow now. Double logs for the mulch. So many nests, bro. It'd be even more if I had a woodcutting cave. Which chunk would I like to roll next? So, I think about this question quite a bit, and I think, well, okay. So I want to go horizontal. I don't want to go vertical. Either of these would be good. Like this one. Let's see. This can only help with future grinds. It can't hurt me. Because I'd have to get the mining pet here, and I have access to rocks. So that will make mining or smithing easier in the future, so you don't have to get 99 smithing without rocks, right? And over here, that'd be just a huge undertaking. That would be a massive flex, and right now it just sounds like a lot of fun. But going north and like going south, it wouldn't in practice be very bad because I would likely just I wouldn't have a great source of pure essence at all, so I just kind of have to backlog the rune crafting pet until I get a better source of pure essence. But that would feel bad, whereas doing the other chunks would feel good. So I want to avoid the bad feel and get the good feel, you know. And going north, it's Puro, which can be good. Hey, okay, let's see. I'll check these. Okay, that is an unused pile. I'm sorry, I'm gonna lose track of whatever I was talking about. Okay, splintered bark is first. Oh, and then wild mushrooms are the next two I figured out with my ult. Which, yeah, makes me wonder on stuff like this if it's just better to camp the mushroom and get like partial ones like this just so fast. 42. I don't know if this is better or not, but is that mine? No. Feels pretty good. I guess the issue here isn't going to be time, is it? Pretty much all the ones solo. The question is time. So this gives me leaves. Magic leaves. I wonder what magic leaves are going to be useful for. And I got U leaves on my other one. I'd be interested in knowing if anyone got normal leaves, because that would be my only source of normal leaves, which would mean I can make forester rations. So we're at 60 magic leaves, 20 U. Also, why aren't leaves stackable? Oh, you can't make them with any leaves? Okay. Never mind then. Thanks. Try too hard for you. Thank you. It's like, on the wiki it just says leaves. Okay, let's see what I missed out on while I was concentrating. Timetable is 9+. Yeah, 9+ would kind of... Oh, another one already? Awesome. And my oak trees ready. Beautiful. Saw that there's a trick on... Where is... There's gonna be a green one. I don't know if it's came up yet. Here he is. Okay, and you're supposed to tag... how do I tag it? Tag... Okay, I don't know where it is. But there's supposed to be a way you can tag it using some plugin. And then it'll be highlighted and show up when it comes up. But I don't have that plugin on, I guess. First set won't have a green root. Yep. There he is. Object markers? Yeah, something like that. One of those plugins. Oh. I have to prioritize here. I see you. This is a pretty good event for experience for sure. And for Bark. It's a good Bark experience event. Right here? Yeah, bees are probably the best for me, but they are probably the worst for everyone else. Okay, now I'm catching up on chat. Sorry, I'm like the slowest person. I don't know if you could tell, but... Where can you check that? Did way more when we started his account. Yeah, I guess I'm not quite sure. I know, like, before he started his series, it was a lot more casual for his time, it sounded like. Yeah, I kind of agree. There's no good indicators on bees. Oh, he is doing agility pyramid? I was wondering if he would do amethyst, but then you have to get all those, probably get loads of gnats. Which will be my best method, probably. Object markers are OP. After 50 days play on MoneChunk, I finally thought to mark the right doors in the maze random. Ah, that's big brain. Is it called object markers? Is it in the, let's see, markers? Object markers. It is the one result that I don't have turned on. Now it's turned on. Can I mark things? What have I been doing? Oh, I was gonna check my tree. Alright, let's go get Tangleroot real fast. If an event spawns, I guess we'll have to get that. Oh, hey, Corbet. This will give me a good chance to drop my easy before I catch it. Cool. Okay, what do we plant? We could plant... So... Let me see. If I plant an oak, it will... Hey, they changed how magic roots look. They changed how all the roots look. Anyway, let's see. So this will be done at midnight my time, and I have work tomorrow at 8. But if it gets diseased, it could last up to 80 minutes past that. Then I'd lose out on my night planting. If I do my maple, I might waste a lot of farming cycles if I start it now. Do I risk it? Or I could do a U. Alright, I'm gonna do a U. I actually did a U last night. I just really want to get 80 farming. My alt's getting all the seed nests. Get this pet. You were here. Alright, on the drop. Boom! Oh. Alright. Good luck, Mr. Yu. We love you. Alright. Remember this moment when it's still live. See, when you have this many U seeds in the bank, I've just been storing them for so long, like each individual death doesn't feel quite as bad. I thought I unmarked this. Anyway. But then I remember, like, every single time I get that U seed, I'm like, oh, today is not a failure. It's so good. But then, like, really, I should be having the same strong reaction when it dies. Anyway. I actually did you last night. Can you clip things on YouTube? I think you can. But I think the clips belong to, like, my channel. Oh, if my stream's super far behind, it's because I have bad internet. Like, my internet dropped out for, like, 10 minutes right before I streamed. I don't know how to fix that. I could, like, stop and start the stream, but I don't want to, like, fragment my VOD. How do I fix it? That's really far behind. Well, also, it could be that you're a couple seconds behind, because YouTube will let you do that. Places like Twitch won't let you do that. I guess I can see where I'm at too. I could look at the stream too. We have the technology. Okay, I'll do a spin. Oh, it is kind of far behind. Ah. Streamception. No, it must be something about mine. My internet definitely sucks. But they have been digging trenches around here, at least they were a couple months ago, to put in fiber in my neighborhood, which I'm very excited about. Hope I didn't just dox myself. Nah. Never lucky. Still trying to cut down your magic tree, send help. Okay, so what happens for me is I grow the long trees overnight, right? Like maples, yews, and magics. And then in the morning, I am not a morning person, and I first thing I do is I get my phone, I check my tree, and then I start chopping it down. but because I have a steel axe and these are high tier trees, I'm like nodding off the entire time. And so it's like a solid like 30 minutes of me trying to dig up this tree while I'm falling asleep again. That's my morning routine. And magics are particularly bad, I will say. It's in Ukraine. Detroit, Ukraine, same thing. And then it instantly regrows. That's what it seems like. Because I'm like in and out of consciousness. I just chopped you. What's going on? My XP per hour says I'm getting 55k an hour. I have no idea how that would be accurate. Like this entire time I've been averaging like maybe 24k an hour. All the way for 75 million woodcutting experience. Maybe it is accurate. I don't know. Hey, Henry. Welcome, welcome. Am I winning? Well, I wouldn't say I'm losing, so sure, yeah. Hey, Austin, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the roots honestly give crazy XP. And anima infused bark. Just get a participation trophy at the end. Yay. You were in Falador. Here is your Falador trophy. And everyone else that's ever been in Falador, here is your Falador trophy. Although I do think if I rolled east right away and then had to do that chunk and did it, there has to be a better Falador trophy for that, right? You felt betrayed when Verve's last vid said he'd be rolling the day after it's posted. And you checked Twitch and you rolled 16 days ago. Yeah, I was in the stream when he got the jar, and then also when he rolled. His time works really well for my time at work, because it's like early in the morning when people are still waking up at work, so everyone's kind of just doing their own thing. So some people listen to podcasts. I listen to Verve when he's alive. When he's live, not alive, he's always alive. Well, for now. Okay, let's stop talking about how alive Verve is, okay? Stop that, daddy. Anyway. Yeah, I suppose it was a little confusing because Yeah, because he has like 2 different audiences that it could be really confusing for. Do I plan for him to not be alive soon? Well, that's why I stopped talking about it, because it started getting pretty morbid. And all my plans are being divulged. Wait, which one? Oh, okay, okay. I see, I understand. And you do the same thing as long as you got it. Content a bit. Oh, when you do the same thing as long as I do. Yeah, I got you. That's true. A little bit. Add that to the goals when you're 2 chunk meat fight in PvP world. The loser has to restart their series. I will not tell him your old name. But I do understand how people just see that and think that shouldn't be allowed. Hey Leon. I'm constantly reminded every day that I'm still alive, but you guys are not, so here's a reminder. I'm still alive, guys. Here's a reminder of what the stats are looking like right now. So since last video, it's been a lot of wood cutting, surprise, surprise. A couple farming levels probably. And I did bank quite a bit of magic too. I have 78 banked out of 87, which isn't too bad. Yeah, I've been playing the whole time. Just not doing a whole lot of content stuff because I don't want to upload super boring stuff. And I haven't been streaming because, well, my basement was flooded, which is like my quote-unquote stream room. And I've been really busy and just never felt like it, but every time I stream I say the same thing. I want to stream more. But then, like, I know myself. It never happens unless I have, like, a fire under me making me do it. Once every 3 months you remind us more than I remind my mom that you're alive. You killed 3 MKS. MKS. I'm not even gonna venture a guess. I have no idea what MKS is. Man killing spider. Ah, man. Well, if you killed 8 of them and they could kill men, that's pretty big. Pretty big. MK Ulta. I don't know what that is either. I'm just not very cultured, it appears. Arctic Pine. I'm curious, what does Arctic Pine do for you? Is that, maybe it's for some Ultra? Oh, I think I've heard of that actually. What does Arctic pines do? I've heard those log names come up more, but I don't know. Is it for like a log sack or something, whatever? I guess it's probably for a reward, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I got there eventually. Hey, Rarik. Had to double take when I heard your music. I thought I left your playlist on a different tab by accident. No, we both just have great music taste, it appears. Funky log takes 500. I saw that apparently people were able to recolor their beavers without a funky log. Would have been great to know how, because I'd like a colored beaver. What color? I don't know what colors they have. But I feel like black would always look good. Nice and clean. It's been a minute since we got an event. You know, I bet there's probably not any plugins for this yet, right? Which is called forestry. Forest. Does not seem like it. One thing that I've kind of become interested in recently is like storm chasing. I don't know if any of you have found that interesting. Or just like in general storms, meteorology, that kind of stuff. Just kind of fascinating. I don't know. I've started watching like this it's like YouTube course on meteorology. And whenever I have some downtime, I'm gonna get back to that. Because it's interesting. It's just, I didn't think there'd actually be that much physics involved. But man, there's like a lot of pretty basic physics that you kind of have to know. Maybe just science in general, actually. So I've been watching a lot of storm chasers, like Reed Timmer. Today he was looking at a huge one. I don't know if it was in the Nebraska Panhandle or Wyoming or northern Colorado or something, but it was over there somewhere. It's fascinating. Did I hear physics? Oh, yeah, physics. Well, I'm not a math major. Sorry, I'm not a physics major, or meteorology major, but like, I guess I'm not really sure what it is. But you know, like density stuff, fluid. I guess like they consider it like fluid dynamics, right? Which I guess that's physics, right? Anyway. Hey Brandon, welcome back. What happened? Not too much. We got a bunch of people, nice people here. Chopping this tree. And we got a handful of events. We did get our first flowering tree event. Well, it was my second, but my first one that I actually got seeds from. And I got a toadflax seed. I don't think anyone here got like a tree seed. Hey, congrats. Let's see. Yeah, I hope there's more to come. They're kind of shy. Kind of shy. Fluid dynamics is definitely great physics. Alright, so, okay. So, there is a lot of physics to meteorology. A lot of it's over my head and I pretend to, like, you know, just nod along. Yep. Yeah, the updraft. Yes. Oh, yes, the rear inflow. Of course. Ah, the RFD. They say RFD, and I don't really know what it means. But, anyway. Hey, Seikias. Welcome, welcome. I saw your series pop up, and actually, I think I've had you added for a while. Yeah, because Buzz Strutyear was telling me about it. Seikas. Is that close? Yeah. Okay. Seikas. Okay. I'm gonna mispronounce it every time, but at least we had it right this one time. So remember this moment. I say it wrong the next time. So, but if you guys haven't checked out Seika's series, you should check it out. He has a I think it's technically a Supreme that starts out in the whole. But he's a chunk man. But oh, geez, where are we going? Abort. Okay. Where even is it? He's a chunk man, but he's starting with this whole Isle of Souls here. All these chunks. He's starting with them. So he's got some crazy grinds, and it started with a pretty big one that's pretty impressive. So he's in my channel showcase. I recently added one for Supreme people because there's a couple that have come up. But it's a made-up name, so people can pronounce it however they want. That's a spirit. I guess all names are kind of made up, you know? The Birdman? The Birdman himself. Is that a plugin? You have that weather stuff. Is there a weather plugin? 3D weather, Runelite weather. .3D weather. Okay, I think that was the first result. Yeah, I've never seen someone use a weather plugin like that. It's kind of cool. Do you use that like all the time or just for your cinematic shots? Just cinematics, okay. Gotcha. I could understand how like in day-to-day activities you'd be like, oh, it's raining, okay, whatever. But it's cool for the shots. Such a long ride. Yeah, like seasons. Yeah, it's a good idea. This guy looks a little out of place. What you doing here, buddy? Alright, I think you're just lost. Tell one of your famous streamer friends to stream level 70 PC boats and dozens of max veins show up and carry. I do think that is the worst boat. Like at the low one, there's no expectations. But it's like a lot harder to lose. On the medium one, there are like genuinely people that don't know how to play the game that are not bots. And they have granite bodies and dragon longswords. And on the big one, like, you know, it's a bunch of people that are working on that set to go bossing or something, so they clearly know what they're doing. If you're out of place, you're just stopping by. Oh. Lucky imps. I think I have seen one lucky impling mine, or maybe either one or two the entire time I've been here. And it was like up here. There's never one in here. I think I've seen two actually. I had a friend come catch one that went over here. And then the other one no one got, but it's a lot of time standing right here for only two implings. Like they spawn right here and they wander all around like this entire area. So like it's not super likely that they'll get here. Like they can, their path just barely lets them sneak into my chunk at all. Right here. And then they get stuck up here. So there'll be dragon implings here sometimes, but never been a lucky impling in here. And I imagine the Isle of Souls is probably not a great place to it just happen upon them, or other people happening upon them. Don't bash. I wasn't bashing the gear, just he didn't have an axe. Just want something useful from one. It's quite a lot of useful things. I could imagine a rune axe would be helpful, but I assume you probably... Well, I'd have to remind myself of what your tasks are, but there's loads of great things from Lucky Imps, I know, so... Okay, someone's... Hey! Alright. Alright, I'll check this one. Okay, first and third is the bark. And the second, okay, so it's bark, mushrooms, bark. Yeah, okay. And I'm probably too far behind to just be able to say that. If you click on the bark as the second one, it like paths you away from the tree, which is like unfortunate. So it's good if you like manually path up here. Getting real sweaty. I see that super chat, Brennan. I'm gonna slowly read this out word by word as I do this, because I'm an illiterate toddler. But just wanted to give you a little tea money. Hey yo, have to head out. Sorry, can't stay longer. Love you, Buzz. keep grinding, and I look forward to another stream soon. Also, P.O. Box. Someday, P.O. Box. Maybe. But thanks so much for your generosity. It's always good to have you around, Brennan. It's very, very generous, as always. So. Oh no. Look, this is kind of hard to, like, it has a small hitbox. Alright. Gotta bank all the magic leaves. Maple leaves. Said ham. Okay. I should probably move my leaves. It feels like they belong here. I'll find a better spot, but over. So willow. So far we have willow magic, maple magic. All right. And presumably people are already getting oak leaves here, but not. I have not. Wait, no, I got some on my other account. Well, that other guy said that you can get normal leaves. So I assume you can just get normal leaves, but like, you're more likely to get good leaves, it seems. I've seen so many magic leaves. What decides what type of leaves you get? I don't know. I have no idea. Like, we just got a bunch of magic leaves from this oak tree. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but I don't know. Okay, one sec. There's one area they spawn, but it's like gotta walk all around a lot since they can roam far. Yeah, that's kind of how it is for me too. Although technically they can spawn on the south side of me too. There's a spawn down here, and they can like roam around here, but it's kind of on the complete other side. Get Rune Axe and you lamp up to 28. Oh. Or at 99 smithing. Smithing before fletching, so I guess either way is fine. Yeah. Ideal items from Lucky Imp. Rune Crossbow. Explainable. Dragonstone Ring and Bracelet. Yeah, I could see that. And any prayer bonus gear. Checks out. Is there an altar? I have no idea where this is. I guess maybe you could restore prayer in the lobby? Ah, yeah. Need an alt? That's not ideal. I guess it's better than my situation where I have nothing. There's gingerberries, I guess. Well, I guess even you can get prayer potions from ninjas. But, you know, you don't want to be using those for menial tasks. $608 oak leaves from this. Let me see. My alt's been doing this all day. Let's see. He has 843 oak leaves. I guess he has been using a bronze axe, so I don't have to drop as many logs. Anyway. Your main woodcutting spot is the best willow power dropping spot in game with 5 in a circle where you never have to walk more than 1 square. But there will never be another player there. This sounds like a riddle. I would love your DX. Next big grind for me after I find some lucky imps is 225,000 zeal. That does sound like a little bit of a big grind, doesn't it? That's probably for a bit more than the little creator, isn't it? Rank 1 for iron. Ah, yes. Casual. Easy. You're gonna be perfecting your life for each prayer point one day. Yeah, I mean, I've already lost a couple prayer points that I've covered up with gingerberries. Just like practicing prayer flicking for fun. And I mess it up. It's a pretty costly thing because I don't get gingerberries every day. Thanks, malevolent chin. Thanks for the well wishes. Thanks for the help in getting one toad flaxseed. Woo! I guess it was one toad flaxseed I didn't have before. My woodcutting XP is still at 52k per hour. But I haven't really gotten any more like seeds than I would, so I'll just get like twice as much total experience by the time I finish my my grind, it seems. And if I'd been doing this the whole time, that would be 200 mil instead of 100 mil, which would have been cool, but anyway. Your willow spot is southeast of ZMI, in the southeast corner of the chunk you're in. Oh, is that I know where ZMI is. Oh my goodness. Abort. Oh, back to the tree. Oh, is that Let me reread that again. Southeast corner of the chunk is in. Northeast, south. Southeast is here. Oh, so like right here probably. Why isn't there a or somewhere around there? I feel like if there's 5 willow trees right next to each other, there should be like a rare tree icon. Like they have one here. No, they don't. What? They only have it for yew trees? That's interesting. Huh. It's Evil Genie. Ah. I did my best, but my best is probably not good enough to get it right. Don't mind me, just oh no. Alright. We are at a standstill. Well, sir? Maybe if I give him the sneak. Hiya. What? Ha. Alright. I'll tell myself that was worth it. Okay, sorry. If you die, you get your prayer back. That is also true. Thankfully, I haven't died yet. You know, just think about it. My woodcutting rank on the high scores is probably going to be completely obliterated now that people are somewhat interested briefly in woodcutting. Anyway. Have I met Limp yet? Not that old. He's probably still got a few years before the ED hits. I hope so. But no, I haven't met Limp. I don't know how often he like actually hangs out in this chunk. I know he does mole on stream, but I don't know what else he would do here. I'm also not sure, like the way that they phrase it is that they say that when you start woodcutting, it rolls to determine what event it is and if it is an end of tree roll or an end of, like, or a mid tree roll. And I don't know how that's determined if the first person to chop it doesn't have a forester pack. Like, is it impossible to get an event if I start the chopping? I don't know. So I always want to start chopping on my alt first. Anyway. He has to do a walk of shame from Lumbridge. Oh, I started it. He spent his time either at the agility pyramid, and after that he'll spend his time mining amethyst. Most like we won't see him in a long time. Yeah, I mean I could maybe wave at him. Dang it. I'm sorry. Being fast could be bad. It'll be interesting to see like all the research that the wiki people do about the mechanics of forestry, because so much of it has been like just super ambiguous. Oh, did I do it again? I'm sorry. Next time, surely. Okay, I'm gonna walk away. Okay. And if we get an event, it's confirmed. Just walk away. It's interesting, like my woodcutting XP per hour has not gone down super much, and we haven't had that many events. I wonder if the timer actually matters. Well, they can last longer, they also can last shorter. But I thought it would be like, overall for me they would last shorter because I have a worse axe than they were probably determining the average on. Well, that reminds me. I'm excited for my next prayer level. I was getting closer and closer every day while I was doing White Nights for a while. And I'm like, 75. I should, like, for all my prayer levels, I've been doing some sort of musical thing. But 75 is kind of a big number. I don't know. Just trying to brainstorm what I should do for 75. Like, I only have so many little, like, two-measured things from the church hymnal I have. Also, since last stream, I've switched my lamping from agility, which right now I really wish I had higher agility, because these events. I switched to lamping farming, which probably has gotten me multiple tens of thousands of farming XP. So, it's a nice passive thing going there. But the concession is that if I get here, I'll find things to do while I lamp 26, I'm sure. And like after I'm finished with all the chopping, and I know that I have the seeds for 88 farming banked, then I could start lamping agility again. 10 wild blood seeds. Huh. Interesting. Seems like kind of random amounts of things. You know? It'll be interesting when we see like the actual drop table. If we ever see it. Hey Tyler, I'm still in Falador? I am. As a matter of fact, I'm still in this part of Falador. And we're getting close to 6,000 hours in this half of Falador. Wonder what we'll end at. 8,000? 9,000? Something like that. I hope it's over 9,000 so my video title can be like over 9,000 hours in this chunk. Something. Just that sneaky little reference to over 9,000. Maybe I'll just stay logged in for play hours like during the night somehow. How poorly coded are the PC bots? Dude just stood there for 30 seconds because the brawler was blocking him and never attacked it. Doesn't sound like they're using chat GPT or whatever. Has to be a generic seed table, just all the seeds. It must have some sort of quantities though. Like not just like you got 10, and if I got 10 maple seeds, that'd be crazy. Trying to scroll up and see what we got. guess it's too long ago. When you get out of Falador, will you change your name to Faladaddy? Probably not. I was planning on doing this thing where every 1,000 play hours I change to some different Fala name, but I know, I've just fallen in love with Faladaddy because it describes me very well. I'm a daddy in Falador, and I'm also kind of like, it's like, I'm your daddy, Falador, you know? So it's like a play both ways. And it like fits really well with like the word Falador. It gets like the first 5 letters. I don't know. Foul father. Not bad, not bad. Hey, IO Switch. I think I saw you this morning. How's the grind been going? It's been going pretty well. We did get the B event. It didn't make a whole lot of sense when you and I were doing it, but I figured it out, kinda. I got a Toadflax seed from the second event. Nope. Nope. No. Uh, 10 hop seeds versus 1 tree seed. How well you do? I felt like I was doing pretty well. Yeah. Just means I need friends. Which is a big ask when you're a grown man. At least that's what I call myself, grown man. Did you ever figure out that event? Yeah. Yeah, it was. You're supposed to go back and forth, so you're supposed to find 2, one where it accepts it, and you keep going back and forth between those 2 until it flowers, and then you go to the next 2. Yeah, something like that. Think if I stop by and you're free to play Ironman if I don't mind. What world are you in? Well, I'm in 354, which is a members world. So it might be hard to do that on a free to play Ironman. I don't think the events are non-members. I think just like the woodcutting bonus is non-members. One watermelon seed once. Yeah, for that kind of thing, I feel like that's where the RuneLite hookup loot tracker, it hooks up to the wiki, and they can look at the data and really kind of get a better idea of what the drop rates are and the ranges and stuff like that. Alright, no worries, IO. Does forestry change anything? Right now, it's sort of up in the air. There's a possibility we can get some more seeds that we couldn't get before from the flowering tree random. It seems like they're not specifically tree seeds in any sort of way. So it'd probably be like not a big boon. The big boon to my progress would be if the goal level goes down by 1 to level 87 because I could get a +4 boost from a campfire. That would be the big win for forestry. Or if some of the other events will do something good for me. Yeah, I'm real interested in part 2. I was pretty sad to see that they cut a lot of the stuff from part 1, even though I do think that it sounded completely ridiculous how they said it, how they proposed it. So it's good they did, like, for the game's integrity, but like I do wish that I had the boosts from the fires and stuff right now. Oh yeah, strange fruit. Let me see, what am I at? I've been collecting strange fruit since the inception of this account. I'm at 216, and only 3 of those were from forestry now. So, but I expect that number will go up. Alright, I'm gonna bank this garbage on my other account. Oh, I did get a redwood seed today, actually. Which it had been a long time since I got one of those. Hi. Don't mind if I do. Just gotta get the bee event. Do your friends have bee on a stick on the kit or whatever it's called? Yeah, these I know this guy does. He's not really my friend. But yeah. And I don't know. His talk can speak for himself. But as long as one of us have it, it should be possible to spawn it. So yeah. In theory. It's happened once. Oh, actually, let me see. Did it bring down my count of my bees on sticks? It did. How much are bees on sticks? How much do they cost? Let me see. View. Take out 1. Right click, examine. 2.3k. It's pretty hefty. You should give away the redwood seed with your signature on it. Oh, well, let me see. How many do I have? Redwood. I have 7. At a rate of like 1 out of 512 or something. From bird seeds. So that's like, or from bird's nest. It's like 512 times 7. 3,500 bird's nest. To be on rate. 15 bees on sticks for 7.4 mil. That is insane. Holy smokes. This man was playing the system. I was gonna bet Bodhi bought those. That sounds like something Bodhi would do. How many you got banked so far? I'm not sure if you're talking about just redwoods or otherwise, but I have 7 redwood seeds. And in terms of other seeds, I have, if none of them die, the ones I can plant could get me to 85. So, I'm like 75% of the way there, if none of my seeds die. So, hey Jukes, it's going great. Absolutely fantastic. Back here in Falador. This time I have some friends. Also, I would say this is public property. I thought of the title while I was like putting my son down for bedtime. I'm like, I feel like this would be public property. Like, you can't just do this in real life, you know? Like, why can't I do it here in this medieval game? I don't know. Like, someone would have to be angry about this, right? I guess maybe they know it just comes back in 8 seconds. I don't know. Oh, the pollens. Those are the things you actually buy from... Oh, but 15 of them. Each one of those is 300 of your sticks. Oh, I know that, like, some people are probably buying them to sell back for the bark to buy other things. So that's probably why there's that market right now. And maybe there always will be, I don't know. Check my progress from time to time. Glad I caught a stream. If you check the progress from time to time, you probably know that my spreadsheet looks abysmal right now. It looks like I've been, I don't know, just doing absolutely nothing. If you only look at the farming one, the farming tab. It's because I've been killing white knights for runes for a while, waiting for forestry because I didn't want to like risk wasting time. It could have been better spent after forestry. A lot of range. Yeah, I got went from 70 to 83, like halfway to 84. Used all my bronze arrows, and I used most of my iron. Used like 75% of my iron. And I still have like 20k steel, so I can get pretty high. I feel like you're doing nothing when hunting these lucky imps. I understand that a lot. Like when I was hopping around for a while, trying to like manually train my hunter, going like here and here, it's like, okay, I've gone 10 worlds without seeing a single impling I can catch. And this has taken me like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, and it's just like, I have nothing to show for it at all. Like over time it adds up, but like at the moment until you get something, it feels real bad. It also kind of feels like that when I'm like, my spreadsheet has largely been geared toward farming, and then I start doing something else and my farming just looks awful. It's like, oh my gosh. The estimated completion day is just getting farther and farther away, and I'm like, no. Like, is it really worth whatever I'm doing right now? Anyway. I turned your problem into my problem, sorry. But yes, I understand how that would be frustrating. Especially if you go like an entire day without a lucky imp. It's gotta feel real bad. I think they said that for UIMs they could like bring the logs unnoted and it would like keep track how many you've done. Something like that. At least that was mentioned somewhere. Notice update's a bit dumb for UIM to be able to get any rewards. Noted logs are not convenient. I know they had mentioned something about being able to like hand in logs unnoted, but not really sure. I know that they had mentioned like being able to note logs on a UIM at one of the guys or something. And people did not like that. 3 days, like 16 plus hours. Oh, jeez. Oh, that would be so demotivating. Howdy. Welcome, welcome. We got the four pack. The quad pack. I'm gonna go check my maple tree on my alt, and if I get the pet, we're ending the stream right now. Okay, no worries, guys. No pet. Okay. Inventory is not ready. The guy doing a 2-year-long lunch. I mean, yeah. Yesterday, this dragon is yeah for real. Waiting for it to move so you can catch it. I know, that's it. They just despawn. Like, what happens for me is I'm right here, right? And implings, they like to go until they can't go, right? And where they go is right here, up against the wall. And so, like, I'm just standing there, and it's like, you know, that essence impling probably has runes that I really, really need. Or that earth impling probably has super compost that I could use to help. And then, like, it'll just despawn, so it's like... That was a lucky imp. Oh, man. Like, I know some people will pay for lucky impling scouts, but that's like people that have found them anywhere in the game and then sell them. Like, to get them, you'd have to... Like, it'd be far between for someone to find them. Probably. And then you're just pooping out money, you know? And unlucky. Aha. Well, the XP per hour is slowly going down. It's at 44.2k now. It's still pretty high. We haven't had an event in a while, though. Oh, I guess, actually, you don't have a pack, so it's still a 3-pack. But we get the +1 for the wood cutting bonus. Is the stuff that goes into the kit saved when you get rid of the kit? I can get it back later. That's a UIM question that I am too banky to know the answer to. I have no idea. I would imagine not. Just a permanent banks or inventory spot, I guess. I guess then as a UIM you kind of just want to get it and put in as few things as you can. Man, but like every time you, in order to get a lot of those like things, you have to yeah. Like destroying it, in order to get like the be on a stick, for instance, you have to like go get anima infused bark again for normal events. Like the roots or something. Then you can go get... Ah, yeah, that's a mess. Hey, Murphy. Look, Murphy. This guy looks like he's been gaming all day. Wow. Is it just a cosmetic upgrade, turning it into Forester? I have the technology to find out. Forestry shop. I ought to say howdy to the nice lumberjack. Enhance your learning speed in the woodcutting skill, increasing the woodcutting XP by 0.4% when worn. An extra 5.5 is given to all 4 parts. Okay, so it doubles. Wait. I'm looking at that. Oh, +4. Oh, that's like the same thing. That's kind of true, Proto-Slavic. It's interesting that they wanted to add like its own microeconomy that they like fabricated into existence by themselves. Like like no one asked for the ability to purchase any of these things. It's like I will say I think it's very interesting how they all did it. Like the new tree mechanics of like they stay up for a certain amount of time. One could argue that that's all this update needed to be. Like just add the new tree mechanics. But hey, finally an event. All right. Alright, thanks for hanging out. Okay, Green Leaves is 3rd. Thanks for hanging out, IO. Good to see you for a bit. Oh, okay. Bark is 1, 2. I was gonna do. What's the 3rd one? Green Leaves is 3rd. That's kind of far. I'll do it once for the... For the pop-up. I don't know if it matters a whole lot. Maybe it does. I'm just dumb. I don't know. Leaves should totally be stackable. I agree. I don't know why they're not. Also, like, you don't get leaves from normal chopping if you don't have the forestry kit. Like, why should having the forestry kit determine if you get the leaves? Like, just make the leaves stackable and always give them to you. I don't understand. I guess the reasoning was that for some reason they wanted to keep it like you can do the old way or the new way. I guess it kind of makes sense, but if the meta is the new way, anyway. Always magic leaves. I wonder what they're going to be used for. I have 100 magic leaves. So of the 6 events I've done, 4 of them have given me... Oh, is that right? 5? Yeah, 5 of them have given me... magic. I'm just hoping that the campfires aren't like, you need 100 leaves, which could be like normal for people with the forestry kit. But for people without it, it's like 100? That's 5 of those events. Anyway. We have to bank every 20 of them. Going alright. You've not done that many events. Yeah. Yeah, today I was just chopping with my alt here, and I got like maybe 5 events like all day. Not very many solo. Hey Tom Kaufman. Has anyone here gotten Rune Axe at Magic Axe Hut? I don't know. Is it? Can you get it? That would make sense, but let me see. Magic Axe. Let's see what the old school RuneScape wiki says. Says you can get a battle axe. No axe though. The rune battle axe is 1 out of 500. Huh. I guess in the wilderness they're more concerned about the battle than the axe. Modash tweet anyone. From my experience, tweeting Modash hasn't done anything. Every time I tweet something at Modash, he says, "That's a good idea." And then nothing happens. There are chests you can leave from. Wiki says 10 GP. Huh. Interesting. So, is there another oak close by? So there's 3 oaks in this chunk, not excluding ones that I grow. There's this one, and this one, and this one. And I chose to do it here because the events can go kind of far out, and so like this one butts right up against the edge of my chunk. So a lot of the event stuff would be outside the chunk. Wouldn't be able to do all of them. So the other best one would be this one, which I think it's in a safe range. So that would be the next one. And also, Tom, the wiki can be wrong. I mean, like the wiki didn't list that the guards dropped 2 bronze arrows. And I found that out and fixed it on the wiki, you know? So it can be wrong. It could also be that the people on Reddit are trolling because they want people to go into the Wilderness Axe Hut. You never know. Take your alt there. Oh, yeah. I'm also wondering, like, if I start chopping on someone that has the backpack, it would then calculate the event, and then I could leave and go start that on another tree while I'm chopping on this one, So it still has the event, like, rolled already. The problem would be that for the event that I want, someone chopping it will have to have the be on a stick, and I would not have to be on a stick. So it would really just help me get more wood cutting experience and leaves and bark, I guess. So. Just use different trees. He comes crawling back. Evil genie. Malevolent. Jinn. Is Jin? I just look up Jin. Someone in the BTS band. Oh, interesting. I think I'm gonna go to some of my earlier songs. Because every once in a while, towards the end, it just gets a little hard. When I'm not really feeling, like, super crazy energetic, you know? That's alright. None of you guys are here at the beginning. You guys don't even care. Right? Maybe? Hey! Alright, nobody get the rotting leaves. They're garbage. Oh, first, second. Alright, I'm just gonna camp this. Wait, I should find the third one, just for... Alright. Alright, so it's green leaves, droppings. But I'm just gonna do green leaves all the way, because this will be much faster. Hey, Raphael. Sup, Buzz? Hey, Buzz. I have a question. Have you ever thought of doing a side project / miniseries while you do this grind? Well, I do have another account I work on, usually on the side. I haven't today or yesterday, I suppose, but I do have a Supreme locked account in Lumbridge on PvP Worlds, actually. That right now he's grinding out the Rocky Pet. I hope someday I'll get to put out a video on him too, but nah. See what happens. Maple leaves, okay. Oh, you expect to hear. Does this last combination mean anything? I wonder if the last combination, like, if it impacts your rewards somehow. But it's cool I got some maple leaves. We also hit 3,000 bark. Let's see. Magic, you, maple. We'll figure it out later. Music's just background noise? Yeah. That's how I usually feel. Just wanting to vibe. Also, another excuse as to why I don't stream as much is because I'm just one of you guys. I just want to watch people stream. So I pretty much always am like watching YouTube videos and watching Mr. Mammal live streams, the farmers, you know. And it's like, if I stream, that means I don't get to watch those things and I have to entertain people instead. I don't know. Okay, so I got mixed results. That's fair and bad excuse. So I'll just say it's like in between somewhere. Just got 10 snapegrass seeds. You're getting a lot more than me. Oh no. Oh no. Every time I see this name, I just have no idea. I freeze up. Oh. See? No. Why does it have to be an apostrophe? That's not fair. The AIS is like... seed... Giraffe. Something like that. But anyway, hey. Say it's fair again. Fair is less than good. I would say fair is between good and bad. Therefore it is. Ah, I see. So kind of bad. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Do they have like legit worlds already for forestry? Or are they? They're probably all. Oh, they do. Huh. You think if we hopped to 444 or something, they'd like... people would start flocking here? We could call out like events that are at the single oak tree. Right, all that to suggest you should stream more. This grind is like a drug to me. Well, in that case, I should help you and stream less. Did forestry make woodcutting better in free-to-play? Well, that kind of goes back to like the core functionality of what has changed, which they say should mostly be the same. I don't know how true that is, but... well, if they based all the times on like dragon axes, then it would be worse. I think. Not sure. I guess the answer is I don't know. 7 a.m. But I've been up for like 5 hours. Summer schedule. Yeah, that was me during high school. I was always awake during the night, sleep during the day, until we had to like go somewhere. And it's like, you need to get your sleep schedule figured out, bud. It's like, no. Let me just be a degenerate. I don't talk to people during the summer anyway. Your main world got nuked. F's in the chat. Wanted to sleep for longer but couldn't sleep. It's quite hot. Honestly, I had trouble sleeping last night as well. But mine was because I was super anxious about Like, I put 6,000 hours almost into this account, and like its near future could change drastically tomorrow. And of course, it didn't really, but I was just thinking about it, laying awake, like, alright, what do I need to do? I need to wake up, get on the alt, and I need to get those beasts on sticks before work. So I was just playing everything out, couldn't sleep. But hot also, yeah. That's a good excuse too. Couldn't sleep, so I came back. Oh, don't worry. I'll help you sleep. Just observe the activity. I guess the music's kind of not conducive to sleeping. Let me see if I can find one. Well, that first thing. Huh. I don't really know these songs by their names, so I have no idea. Well, this one's a vibe though. Here, this will help you sleep maybe. There we go. Yeah, I know this one. This is a vibe. Let's rave. Oh, you don't want to sleep? Oh. Oh no. Okay. Okay. We'll just go to another song. Okay, this sounds more ravey than what we were listening to, I suppose. Oh, did I just lose a bunch of frames? Yeah, that's my internet. Anyway. Oh, hey. Oh no. Am I DC'd? Kidding me. I'm sorry everybody, my internet's being bad. Oh no. I think this is one of the nicer events because it just like you just kind of sit here, much more low key, except when the roots jump around. Oh, I can mark it. Ha. Oh. Hey Buzz, have you ever heard the Vampire Survivors original soundtrack? For some dumb reason that game has a banger original soundtrack. I have not. Vampire Survivors. I said it was a game. I unfortunately am game restricted to only one game. The oak tree lasts much longer now most of the time. Well, that's true for your axe, whatever it is. Dragon, probably? For dragon, or infernal, it probably does. But I'm not sure for steel. Because I get, like, fewer logs. At 99, only the bronze axe is more AFK before. The game's a banger. It's a $3 game. Dang. I love games that have great soundtracks, though. Oh, I will say, I do like how they added this random mode. I don't listen to the music much, but I do like the random mode. So there's kudos where it's due. I just like that they made it a bit more social of a skill. I'm not a fan of RS3, but there's some good things in it. The woodcutting. Yeah, they also, well, I feel like now they also made it faster and you have no reason to use it once you're done. I don't know. Like it has its whole, well, there kind of has to be some use outside of woodcutting, you know? Because once you hit 99, forestry is dead content at that point. I don't know. But yeah, they did make it more social. But like, I don't know. Is woodcutting supposed to be social? Like, I feel like AFKing is fine with woodcutting. A lot of people think AFK or woodcutting is an AFK skill. Now if they just made a South American and Korean server. Well, yeah. I don't even know where I'd play on if I was in Korea. I mean, South America, you pretty much have to play on a American world. Maybe Australia? There may be more. Yeah, this is like the first part of forestry. They're supposed to add more. I think that's slated for September, I read. And that'll have more of the implications of whatever this is right now. Korea play in Australia. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Yeah. I guess I don't know what the player base looks like in those spots. I'm going to shut off the light in here. Alright, Daddy's back. Hey, Jordan. Is it still going? Did you miss the chunk roll? No, you missed no chunk rolls. And yes, I am still going. This is where the skills are at right now. Reminder, what we're still going for. We need 88 farming. We need 87 magic. If we use all of our runes and all of our seeds and none of the seeds die, we'd have 85 farming banked and 78 magic banked. So we're just slowly making progress. Haven't stopped playing, just haven't been great about doing anything on YouTube at all. You know, life's been busy, my computer had to sit in the garage for a while. Stuff like that. Life. But it's good to be back. At least for tonight, to hang out with you guys on the advent of forestry. Ooh, I'll take that. Don't mind me. Okay. Already 75 million XP. Yep. How far from completing the level? Well, yeah, so right now, let me check my spreadsheet. It's not the most up to date, but it's there. My current percent is 44.7%. So I'm getting closer to halfway to actually being at the level, which is kind of cool, considering I haven't really used any of my big seeds yet. So, but assuming like 65% of my seeds survive, I have like 64% banked, which that would be like sort of the expected case if secateurs don't come in and I'm not like hopping around for super compost all the time. But for the next level, I'm real close. All right, if we get an event while I'm gone, we're gonna have a talk, Flippa. It's kind of strange because like Brazil and South Korea have like two of the best infrastructure of network in the world. It would not be hard for Jagex to set stuff up. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I know Korea's like that. Didn't know Brazil was like that, but all right, we're back. Are we able to train construction with bag plants? Yeah, so I have the cape in my chunk right here. Right. There he is. But I cannot get to the bag plant seller who lives right here and never wanders over into my chunk here. So, I cannot get the bagged plants, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately. But when I unlock that chunk, it's still up in the air about exactly how I'd handle it, because I'd have to be teleporting to and from my house, which would, to get those law runes, I'd have to get them from White Knights, which would take like 4 years or so to get that money and get all the law runes. So like, yeah, it's not sure if that's a backlog or not, but yeah, it's a problem for future Faladaddy. Hey Hedgehog, Flip is sad now he used a vent. What is that you have 3212 of in your inventory? Oh, that number will go up shortly. That's because it is anima infused bark. It is like a currency from the new, wow, what the heck is going on? Is it all just rotting leaves? That's awesome. Okay, it's all rotting leaves. Alright, I'm gonna get my other account to do one. Rot second. Rot third. Z? That guy showed up at just the right time. Probably intentional. Can't get another one. Oh. Plus willow leaves. All right. I'm glad that event happened then and not when I was in Flippa. That was good timing. I think I have all the leaves now except for normal leaves, I think. I did like Arctic pine leaves and stuff. Your tree's not dead yet. This is new content that I know nothing about. Yeah. Hey Z, welcome to the tree. Yeah, this came out today. It's like an attempt to make woodcutting more engaging, less AFK, more social, stuff like that. And I guess it's nice for a streaming context for woodcutting. That way it's you guys can chill with me more, but the main benefits is that it's faster woodcutting experience. I can get you can get tree seeds from some of the events you get. And it's yet to be determined if any of the campfire stuff in part 2 to be released in September will benefit me or not. But they're putting a lot into this update. I'm usually pretty against updates. Just in general, I'm just like, I like doing the same thing every day. Please stop changing things. But like this one, I don't know. It's unfortunate that it kind of changes the woodcutting meta. And like, I feel like if you are in those CCs, you can just get ridiculous amounts of woodcutting experience a day. But like, it does make it a little bit more fun to woodcut. I don't know. And it's nice that they added it across the game instead of a woodcutting toad thing where yeah, you go there to fight the woodcutting boss and you do it by chopping or something, you know. Sounds like autism, my friend. Well, maybe. Sounds like it for sure, but I don't know. Like, I don't know, there's just something nice about knowing what I'm gonna do today. It's like the same reason, like, you know, Steve Jobs always wore the same clothes, you know. He just had all these different, like, he's had lots of different ones, different versions of the same outfit, so he didn't have to think about what he was gonna wear. Kind of feels the same way with this. I'm gonna woodcut tomorrow. putting redwoods on a timer was a bizarre choice. I've never like actually chopped redwoods like for real. I did it once on some account for the achievement diary or whatever, but I kind of thought they always were there. Did they make it so they despawn now, or am I just ignorant? Forestry ant boss in wild resource area. It's a woodcutting toad. Yeah, I'm very thankful they did it this way if they were gonna do it, instead of making another winter tide for fire making. Sorry, wood cutting. They already have a winter tide for fire making. You could go 10+ minute AFK before despawns after performance. You could also go less than 30 seconds AFK before. Maybe this is a jog song. No. Star Jump? Maybe it's a Star Jump song. Zombie dance? I feel like there's an emote that belongs to this. Ayo. Someday I'll find it. I feel like it's between push-ups. Sorry, nobody asked, but I feel like it's between push-ups and Star Jump. Oh, what's it? This is for me, not for you. I'm going back to the other song. Right there again. Okay. And then yeah, kind of goes with it. Okay. Knowing the exact time you need to click again makes it more AFK. Maybe it's because I have instead of just AFKing on one account, I now have to AFK on 2 accounts at the same time to make it work. It feels less AFK to me. Talking strictly about one oak tree. And that's my sole context. That's all I can offer for your conversation, unfortunately. Hey Brenton, when the time comes, is there a chunk you want to roll? Yeah, so I'd probably want one of these two. I'm gonna go horizontal. This one is pretty much, you know, the mining pet. And then like that's pretty much it. It'll secure some rocks for whenever I have to do a solid smithing grind. Like I think, yeah, which would be great. The east one is just, it's so much stuff. It would be cool to just get it done and say that I'm a Falador locked Ironman kinda. you know. So that'd be cool. I'd also lock up rocks over here. I could lamp to get 50 agility to do the rooftop course and get the squirrel, which sounds like fun to me, but probably not to other people. Also, the construction related to bag plants. Still not entirely sure about if that would be backlogged or not, because I'd have to use 2 law runes every single inventory of running bag plants. And my only source of law runes, or best source, would be White Knights. And it'd be like 4 years to get all the money and all the law runes. So I don't know if that's backlog or not, but getting either of those would feel good. The south one here, in practice, it'd probably be a pretty fast chunk. And that would be well, the main goal in that chunk is that I need to get the runecrafting pet from the air altar. The problem is my source of pure essence is nearly non-existent. It's just random overworld essence siblings. So like, I mean, I could try my best, but like in practice, that's probably going to be a backlog until I have a better pure essence source. So I'd just much rather not get this right now and get it when I have a better source of pure essence, so I don't have to backlog it, because backlogging feels bad. And then this north chunk, it's Puro and an anvil, which is interesting because I won't have any rocks, but I'll have to get 98 smithing, as the anvil, and the rune bars from, what is it? Either ninjas or magpies, I don't remember. And then there's also a large crafting and fletching grind in there. It wouldn't be too bad. The main thing would be the smithing. But it would, the essence siblings in there would give me, it's like the closest somewhat reasonable source of pure essence for the pet. So it would be good to get this before this, but either of these would be like, there is no real downside, you know, in relation to chunk rolls, the order that I get things in. So, long answer, but east or west. Surely bag plans can be backlogged. Well, I mean, I'm slowly seeing, so while I was killing White Knights, I was slowly seeing my law rune stat go up, and it's like 600 something right now. And I'm like, it's getting up there. Maybe it is doable. Giving myself hope, forgetting that like I've accumulated those over 6,000 hours. Anyway. What are you going to do with the underground areas that have 2 entrances, like the east chunk? Yeah, so like, for instance, I guess maybe that's a bad example, but like right here, this one would be rollable if I got this one because they are adjacent and I can get into it via the grapple, or I guess right here. So that'd be rollable because of that. But if it weren't, if we weren't able to get into there, it goes completely on the other side of the wall, for instance. What you're asking is, because this tunnel connects to right here, would this be rollable? And the answer would be no. It would be just off of the overworld chunks. Like if I came over here and somehow had the fishing contest done. Oh wait, they're actually both in the same chunk. Okay, that's a bad example too. Are there good examples? I guess the same question could be for like canoes. Kind of. But no, I have to unlock them in the overworld, not from where a cave comes out. Greatly admire the commitment, but limiting yourself to overworld implinks is harsh. Yeah, that would be a tough one. And it'd feel real bad, like if my next chunk, I got that one, and then I had to backlog. It was like, okay, I just backlogged Tangle Root, okay? To get out of this chunk. And then I have this one, and I have to backlog another skilling pet. But like one of the main things about Supreme is that, you know, we don't wait to get the skilling pets. You have to get them first chance you get. So it just be a little off-putting to me. So I really hope that doesn't happen, but I don't really have any control over it. So basically all the chunks are death chunks for you. Yeah, at this point pretty much. But that's kind of the point of this kind of account. It's your account, just enjoying the content and curious. Yeah, for sure. I know a lot of people do different things about like canoes and teleports, and everyone kind of plays it their own way, which is fine. That's just how I want to play it. Oh baby. Oh. Ah! Okay. Okay, that one. And okay, these two. Go. This is hard on 2 accounts. Do you have to get like a certain percentage or certain amount done here to get the seeds? Okay. Okay, that's one. Oh, that would have been too easy. Oh, why are they so far away? Can I borrow you for a moment? Okay. Okay, that's one. Oh, and that's the other. Oh, thank goodness, they're close. Surely this one will be done soon, right? Alright. Okay. Alright. It's the far one. Wait, which one? Okay, that one. You know, when you're using the, like, they're talking about there's like some consumption of, oh, these will be fast, surely. I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, go, 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 go. Okay. Well, it could be that one. Okay, these two. You know, doing this doesn't really feel like I'm woodcutting, you know? 5 irrit seeds. My other account got 10 wild bloods and 10 strange fruit. I don't think I have a use for those strange fruit. Huh. Or irrit seeds at this point, I suppose. We got the exact same thing, Tistark. That's interesting. Okay, I was gonna go check my yew tree just to see what stage it's at. It's 4, 3, 5. Okay, it's not too bad. I'm like a helicopter parent. I'm sure everyone today is streaming streaming forestry. Wow. Oh, you guys hear that? 1 out of 256 chance. Say name. You're Tistark. What do you mean? You know, I've gotten a lot of woodcutting experience today. You wanted me to say your name. That's it. Right now we're at 50.9k XP an hour, which is over double what I was getting before. It's kind of crazy. Not that getting more woodcutting experience helps me in any way, but irrit seeds. So I have irrit and toadflax. Should be more nest rolls an hour still, which does help though. More nest rolls. Maybe. I mean, I do spend more time like doing an event which gives no nest rolls. When I could have been chopping for nest rolls. I guess at this point it's hard to tell. We'll just have to see over time what it looks like. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's one of them. Oh, these two right. Oh boy. This looks kind of funny. Okay. Okay, that's one. That's one. And that's the other. Okay. Yeah, the pathing. I'm still not convinced that we shouldn't be getting like more than one anima infused bark. Okay, that's one. Okay, the far ones. I'm also not a fan of like the 1 tick delay while it's swapping the pollen, but I understand they want it to like disappear in your inventory. Like I'm not getting any woodcutting ticks or seed nest rolls right now, you know? Alright. Alright. Should be an easy one. Oh, does it add more? Oh. So you're literally just going for a time, you can't make it any faster. Interesting. This is forestry. Oh my gosh. So far away. Dwarf weed seeds, huh? And my other one got watermelons. What am I gonna do with all these strange fruit? Don't think I've ever had a need for strange fruit. Anyway. Pollen needs some tweaks for sure. Yeah. If it's the event that everyone avoids, I feel like something has to be changed. Cures vitamin Sora. True. Not stackable though. Can't win them all. Just a normal anti-poison. I'm not sure, like, when I'll need an anti-poison. I'm sure I'd rather have them than not, but I just don't know what to do with this newfound source of strange fruit. I'm in a notoriously not poisonous area. I guess you can get poisoned in the dungeon. Maybe after I lamp 91 Slayer and making my runs to Cerberus, and I get poisoned by those spiders. I know they also restore energy 30. Seems kind of wasteful though. Let me see if the wiki has any information yet. Let's see, forestry. Flowering bushes. I need to bank all this stuff. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. What are leaves for? Right now I don't think they really have much of a use. Eventually, when they do the part 2 release, it should do something about campfires and teas and stuff, but hey, Dead Life God, how has forestry affected your account? Well, so it's kind of yet to be determined exactly how it'll impact me. I'm clearly getting more woodcutting experience than I was before, but I'm not sure if that translates into more seed nests or not, or seeds in general. There is an event that we just got recently called Flowering Tree or Flowering Bush or something like that. Where you can get seeds as a reward, and tree seeds are one of those. I don't know how common or anything it is, but it's kind of hard to get the event. So that could be one way of helping somehow. Also, I don't really know if I'm chopping more logs, but if I chop more logs per hour, then I would also be getting more rolls at more nests, which would be faster seeds. And then the other way it could impact me is in the second part, they're going to be adding campfires on which you burn different leaves, and you get certain benefits for doing that. And the hope, it seems like they're mostly looking at stat benefits, or something. Yeah, I think it was the roots that there were the tertiary benefits. Anyway. And if I could get a +4 farming boost, I'm not gonna ask for a +5, but that would be so good. Like so insanely good. But that could remove 1 level off my grind. So I'm still holding out hope for that, but I'm never too optimistic.
Floating out here, set adrift on the big wide blue. I don't need no key if I'm right here with you. Now I don't wanna get found as long as I'm lost with you.
But a lot of it is still to be determined. But at least my friends can shop with me. Ooh, I'll take that. Okay. I'm getting a little bit tired, guys. Yep, no problem, Dead Life guy. I think a lot of chunk accounts or fairly restricted accounts are kind of seeing how it's going because, like, most of us can't get the forestry kit, and so we kind of have to rely on an alt or other people to benefit at all. So I have my alt that I was using to chop today with me. Like the leaves can be obtained from anywhere, and the well, anywhere with better than normal logs. And campfires seem to be fairly universal as well. And if they can offer really good things, then it like kind of, you know, gets a lot of us out of bad grinds. Yeah, I know, force a guy in Valley. Never lucky. But I mean, it's not too bad. It could have been a lot worse for me. Ooh. Are we gonna get a usable seed this stream? No. Hey, Goth Guy, welcome, welcome. Good to see some familiar names. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Tis talk. I think I'm about ready to call it a night. So it was good to at least see your name in here, Goth Guy. But been woodcutting for a while. It's gonna remind me that I'm a nerd pretty soon here. But it was nice to stream again. Hopefully I'll stream more often. I say it all the time, but we'll just see how life goes, you know. One day at a time. But here. I'll just say goodbye here. So, where is it? Wave? Wave. Been a while. Alright, good night everybody. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.